So if you read the description, it had to do with, are you an optimist or a pessimist? I think that's a conversation that comes up a lot. What I've found over the terms of my career is when I originally got into kind of my profession, I was seen as brash and a lot of times very negative. Flash forward, and today if you ask people that I've worked with, one of the greatest attributes they give me credit for is my positivity. What was the difference? Well, over the years, after realizing that being negative never got me what I was looking for, and somebody I'm caring about telling me how negative I was, and I hadn't even realized it. So I began to think about that. And whether you are positive or whether you are negative is absolutely a choice. Now what happens is over time, if you've been negative a really long time, you would assume it can't be changed, and that's because it's become a habit, which is what we were talking about yesterday. If you've always been positive, like a gentleman I worked with that used to be a member of an optimist club, he had been positive for so long. So to see him ever show a negative emotion was really unusual. Now, don't misunderstand this. It doesn't mean that if you choose to be positive, you're not going to get upset. It doesn't mean you're not going to get mad. But I was watching, I think it was a TED Talk, and the speaker said that the average emotion, the initial response, the emotion, actually only lasts about 10 seconds to an average event or action, which then led to the conversation of then what happens the rest of the time. And that's, for the most part, you're perpetuating it. You had the initial emotional response, then you continue to think about it and dwell on it. Looking back, if I could have been more positive earlier in my career, in the 90s, I wonder how great my results could have been then. You know, the other piece is, if somebody ever says, or you even say, I need to vent, realize the only thing I've ever found that comes from venting is getting more upset about the situation, and certainly not going to create a positive outcome. So what would be my best practice or sort of life lesson to pay forward to you? It would be when you find yourself aggravated or in a negative space, be aware of it. Determine how you can transition that. A good practice is, how would I say this? I get really aggravated about something that occurred, something someone else did, right? That happens a lot. Take a moment to say, what could be a positive intention that could come from that? I hate to be stuck in traffic, right? Who does? And if I get stuck in really bad traffic, I can choose to be aggravated about it, or I choose a mindset to say, you know what? Maybe there's a benefit to me being stuck in traffic a little longer. Maybe I can make that extra phone call. Maybe I can take a few more moments of sort of internal retrospective time. So find the positive intention in things. Be deliberate, make the choice. If you don't know what I mean by going and creating the habit, you can create the habit of positivity. Go watch yesterday's video in regards to how to create a new habit. Guys, I appreciate you. We are on day 8, and this again is gonna be super short, and I can't say it's not authentic. My hair is blown all over the place, but I appreciate you. Questions, hit me up. But again, thank you to all those people who believe that I'm incredibly positive, that you have conveyed that you share that you are open enough to believe in me as well. So have a great day. Comments are welcome. Private message me if there's something you want me to talk about, and have a great day.